Hey guys, it's Izzy here, and today we are going to be doing a tag or a Q&A video, and it's going to be all about classic rock. As you can tell, I'm wearing a Guns N' Roses shirt. Use Your Illusion Tour 1991, one of the longest tours in rock and roll history, probably in music history. But I'm going to be answering 20 questions from a Tumblr post, and I will have the link to that post down below in the pinned comment if you would like to do the same Q&A. But let's get into this video. So there are 60 questions on this tag, but I'm only going to be doing 20 because I don't want to have y'all here all day. And this tag was made by another sheep in the wall, and it's called Classic Rock Ask. So classic rock is my favorite genre of music, so this should be fun to do. So number 1, what's your favorite classic rock band? Guns N' Roses are my favorite classic rock band. 2, what band has the hottest members? Guns N' Roses again, and I'm going to go with the original lineup for that, the Appetite for Destruction lineup. So number 3, what band has the best memes? I think Queen does, especially with the Bohemian Rhapsody movie. After that came out, their fandom grew so much, so I feel like they have so many good memes. So, what band has the nicest fans? I don't really know, because I don't really communicate with anybody who isn't in fandoms that I'm in, so I can only really talk for the ones I'm in. And I've never, for niceness, for the most part, I've never had a bad experience with other fans. I mean, I really don't know. And then for 5, what band has the most hostile fans? I'm gonna go with some of the heavier metal bands, Metallica, Megadeth, bands like that. I feel like, I mean, it goes with the music, I guess, but just from what I've seen on the internet, they have the more hostile fan base. And I feel like for especially Metallica, I don't think the band is mean like at all. Like they don't seem like the type who would have a hostile fan base. Megadeth I can kind of see, because Dave Mustaine does intimidate me. I do think he's very attractive, but he does intimidate me a lot. So so 6, what band would you want to take you to prom? So I never went to prom. It's just not something I wanted to do. I could have gone if I wanted to, but I didn't want to. So what band would I take? You see, I don't even think about that, of what band would I want to take to prom with me. Like, I don't know. So I don't know. So 7, what band is the softest? I'm gonna say Queen again. I feel like they're the softest. So what band is the scariest? And we're doing about bands that I listen to, because I could just say like Marilyn Manson for this, because the dude does freak me out. But out of the bands that I listen to, I think Megadeth. I love Megadeth, as I said. I find Dave Mustaine intimidating. Then there's David Ellefson, who I'm just like, he's so cute and sweet. I'm not scared of him at all. Like, yeah, so we're gonna go with Megadeth, because I feel like, especially when I play somebody a Megadeth song, they're like, oh my gosh, why do you listen to this kind of stuff? So, yeah. So, number 9, what's the best social media platform for the classic rock fandom? Now, I don't know if they mean to meet other people in the same fandom, or just what they think, or what I think the bands most participate in. So we're talking about with the bands, of if you want to follow a band, which social media platform I think is the best. I think Instagram. I feel like most rock stars are on Instagram. I mean, they're all pretty much on all social media: Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, all that. Personally, I prefer Instagram. Number 10, what band or singer would you raise from the dead? And for me, that's pretty easy. Freddie Mercury, the greatest frontman of all time. Like, he's amazing. He's great. And just, if I could see anybody who is dead, oh my gosh, I may have to change my answer Tom Petty. Tom Petty is my all-time favorite musician, and his death is the only death that's really affected me, even out of people who I've known and all that. His death is the only death that has affected me and impacted me, and I just love his music so much. It's so relatable, and anyone can find a song that they can relate to, and just, I love Tom Petty, and he would be the one I would raise from the dead. 10. What band would you want to meet? So, again, I want to meet bands, but at the same time, just, like, in the 80s, I would say, in the 80s would be a separate answer, in the 90s would be a separate answer, but just for today, I feel like I'd want to meet Kiss. I just feel like they would be the nicest to meet, because, like, Tommy Lee doesn't even go to the meet and greets for Motley Crue, and I think that's really messed up. If you know me, you know how I feel about modern day Tommy Lee. I think he's a jerk, to be honest with you, and if he ever watches this, I'm not sorry for saying that. I don't get why you wouldn't want to go to the meet and greets when the other 3 members of the band are there. Like, so maybe he changes that on the 2020 tour. I don't know, but I think that's really messed up. But yeah, I would want to meet Kiss. So, what band is the most underrated? I don't really think any of the bands I listen to are underrated, but I mean, we can go with, I do think there's certain members of bands who I think are underrated, so that's what I'm going to go with. I'm going to go with Rat, who is a hair band from California, because I do think Warren DeMartini is a very underrated guitarist, and yeah, so we're going to do that. So number 13, what band is the most important to music history? Now, it's not a band that I am a fan of personally. I like a few songs, but I wouldn't consider myself a fan. And that is the Beatles. I feel like they did so much for the music industry. And yeah, that was the question. So, 14. What's your favorite classic rock pet? Now, I don't know if they literally mean like a little animal or what. So, we're going to go with Duff's pig. Duff had a pet pig and he loves pigs, and I support that a lot. So, what band is the best dressed? So, this could go multiple different ways of what you consider best dressed. So, just which band do I think has the best style? Again, I'm going to go Guns N' Roses because I feel like everybody in the band's style is so different. And again, that's like with their music. They all liked different kind of music and they just put it all together. And that's what made them such a great band. What band is the funniest? Bon Jovi is up there because Richie Sambora has a great sense of humor. Like, I need to find me a man with his sense of humor. So we're just going to say them. So what band is the most overrated out of the bands that I listen to, because I don't want to just say in general. Well, I could. I think the Beatles are overrated. So, what's the best classic rock movie? That's question 18. So, do you mean like a movie like Bohemian Rhapsody, Rocket Man, The Dirt? I don't know really what they mean. So, I'm just going to go with my all-time favorite movie, and that is Almost Famous, which is about a fictionalized rock band. But there's a lot of inspiration from real bands like Led Zeppelin. I even think there's one scene that could be inspired by Leonard Skinner. So, yeah, I think that's my favorite rock movie. So number 19, do you think prog is important? Now, I don't know what prog is, which is probably bad. So I don't know if that means like modern day rock music. If it does, I do think that's important. 20, what's your favorite prog band? Again, I don't know what prog means. Tell me down below in the comments what it means. If it is what I think it means, like a new, because it's progressive, it's going forward, the Struts. But if it means, what if it means a band that has been around forever and they're going forward, would be, I'm going to say Queen, to be honest, because I feel like they were the number one band on Spotify, or they were up there, I think. I am pretty sure they were number one. So yeah, we're going to go Queen, but I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And as always, comment, rate, and subscribe. And down below in the comments, you will find my Amazon wish list. So if you would like to buy me a Christmas present, you just have to click the link there, and there'll be a list of stuff I want. And give me your Amazon wish list, because I'd be happy to get y'all something for Christmas. Bye, guys.